Africa, 1942. Sidi Haneish. The roar of engines spreads across the vast North African desert. Through dust and sand, a group of adventurous men drive their machine gun-mounted jeeps toward destiny. They are filled with tension, but also pride and loyalty to the cause they all serve. Beyond another dune, the lights of a night airfield appear. The German guards on duty did not expect this raid. The group descends toward the runway, drives in close, and opens fire on the enemy. In that instant, sirens begin to wail across the camp.
Here we meet one of the greatest adventurers of the Second World War, a fighter who struck at the enemy's logistics while leading a small group of equally brave and desperate men. But first, things first. Our hero's name was Robert Paddy Mayne. He was born on January 11th, 1915, in the town of Newtown Ards, into a family of well-known landowners. He was named Robert after a cousin who had served in the First World War, and one of his ancestors had fought at the Battle of Waterloo as part of the Scots Greys cavalry. The young man was an excellent rugby player, golfer, and boxer. He studied at Queen's University Belfast and competed in heavyweight boxing tournaments. His life seemed to be unfolding perfectly. He appeared to be an ordinary young man, devoted to sport and education. However, in 1939, war began, and it would change Robert forever.
Even before the war officially began, Mayne joined the Supplementary Reserve of Artillery as a junior officer, though he would receive his true baptism of fire later. After Dunkirk, Churchill ordered the creation of commando units, and Mayne joined as a second lieutenant. Specifically, he entered number 11 Scottish Commando. His first battles took place in the Libyan desert, including operations at the Litani River. He proved himself a first-class soldier and earned promotion.
Thanks to his exceptional skill in organization and combat leadership, Mayne was nominated to join a new and experimental unit for its time, the AASS. And so, Paddy jumped from the jeep straight into the thick desert sand. Darkness surrounded him. Together with David Sterling, under the covering fire of the machine guns mounted on the jeeps, they ran from aircraft to aircraft, placing explosive charges. The camp guards offered serious resistance and outnumbered the British raiders, yet these men managed to sow chaos among the enemy ranks. Aircraft burst into flames one after another. Paddy was surrounded by fire, explosions, and shouts in different languages. Despite the cold desert night, the heat of the burning plains, and his own exhaustion, he kept moving from one aircraft to the next. Finally, a jeep pulled up beside him. He jumped in. The drivers hit full throttle and vanished into the night desert, leaving the airfield in flames behind them. By dawn, the Germans would discover 37 aircraft burned to ashes and not a single British casualty. Later, they would be called the Ghosts of the Desert. Robert Paddy Mayne continued the war and in 1943 became a lieutenant colonel in the Special Air Service. After the war, he returned home and lived a relatively quiet life. He rarely spoke about his exploits and appeared more like an ordinary man than a legendary soldier. No Victoria Cross, no grand public recognition. Robert Paddy Mayne died in a car accident in 1955, like an ordinary citizen and servant of the Crown, taking with him all those astonishing stories of daring and extreme adventure, becoming a forgotten hero of an era forged in iron.